bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me.
Black. There's the black hay stripping through here.
In the great outdoors.
Oh, nice.
Forever free.
Yeah, you can.
Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
She can drive.
You and me were meant to be outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors.
Good luck, guys.
Forever free.
Okay, it's NBMooselover again, and this video is titled Cow and Calf, Cycle of Life, and this here is cow and calves. This is trail cam pictures, one of the cameras I had set out, and it's a lot of fun going out and checking the cameras through the summer and you know, seeing what you've got for pictures. Now the date on these photos is the 2nd of July, so I would say that these calves are either a week or two old, and so you're talking June, July, August, September. So you know, the video that's upcoming here is a cow and a calf in September, and you'll be quite shocked to see how, you know, big this calf is. I mean, anybody who knows anything about moose is not going to be surprised, but I'm basically talking about people that you know, don't see a lot of moose and don't realize, you know, that just on their mother's milk and leaves that they can actually grow to the size that they do. And so you know, it'll be interesting here when we get to the video and you see, you know, how you know, rugged this calf is. And so we're coming up to the video here now. So okay, so here we are, September, and I think this was 2017, and we were just you know, good spot to sit and you know, catch something crossing the road here in the evening. It's about an hour before dark, and moose start to come out and feed. Then the flies were still a little bad. You can see them; they're going to be twitching their ears here, and you know, a lot of people don't get to you know, that aren't necessarily outdoor people, don't get to see moose, you know, acting kind of normal in the interaction between a mother and a calf. And I thought this was quite you know, a little segment here. It was quite interesting because just how relaxed these moose were, and so the young one here, he starts, or he or she starts, feeding along the road here, and I actually had them a little distracted here because the interest she's shown is not just because I'm here with the camera. I've got a decoy fastened to my tripod, so she actually starts. She actually comes closer here, and she's kind of mesmerized by the decoy, and another cow in her area because it's a cow decoy, and so they can get a little jealous. So just enjoy the video here, and I'll keep quiet for a little bit.
Scratching her head, her foot. I'm gonna have to restart it. See, it only goes for like 8 minutes, and then you have to restart it. It counts down. Midgets are driving her crazy. Shows the difference. Yeah. Imagine what I do when you're calling. Look at the cat. He's going back to her. He's trying to nurse her. I've never seen that. I've never seen a cat moose nurse a mother ever. Still recording. Yeah.
And this calf here, this is not uncommon for domestic animals. Cows, calves will nurse when they can. So she's like, that's enough of that. Leaves for you now. So it looks like he's getting a share of leaves. So and her as well. I mean, they have amazing stomachs, and it's really amazing to think that these animals, these moose, can survive on leaves in the summer, and buds in the winter, and bark in the winter. They'll strip striped maples. You'll see in the woods where they've stripped them as high as they can reach, and they'll actually girdle the tree and kill it at times. Because any animal that can take tree bark and turn it into sustenance for the winter is, they get some amazing stomachs, and I don't think protein, the leaves, I don't think leaves are that high in protein. It's certainly not alfalfa, so they've got amazing, digestive system, to do that. There'll be bushes like 15 feet tall, and they'll actually walk over them. To basically bend them down so they can get to the tops, so they're quite resourceful. Her attention to the decoy here is getting a little more intense. This decoy really worked well, and this won't be the only video that it'll be incorporated into. I've got, most of my videos involve this decoy, and so he's enjoying a munch of leaves there. He's impatient, he wants the mother to get going, and he's hungry. And now he's testing the wind there. He's basically trying to get my scent, or possibly he's getting it. I don't know which way the wind was blowing. And it was getting a little cooler in the evening because you can see her breath. Me and my wife, they're whispering in the background. You can't really hear what we're saying, so it doesn't matter if I voice over it. Just trying to keep the momentum going of the video here. People are not like us and watch moose for hours, and people might get a little tired of moose standing there forever, but we have the patience of moose, so I never get tired of them. He's getting tired of the flies, though. The mosquitoes, midgets, whatever was bad that night. These animals go through hell with the flies, and especially horse flies and deer flies, or we call them moose flies and deer flies. Their back legs get really, chewed up pretty bad, and they sting. And moose flies really sting. And they'll just, you see moose in the summers running down the roads. That's what they're doing. They're trying to get away from and it's a hard life. Bugs in the summer, deep snow in the winter. But they're well suited for the winter, for the snow. Not so much for the bugs, but they're black, and that actually attracts the bugs worse. I don't like music in videos, and people probably say, why don't you just put some music instead of, talking all the way through, but I'm trying to be a little bit informative and put a little bit of, human into the element into this, and just, my interest in moose, because, it's kind of my thing, and, But music, I find that it's hard to find music to fit videos. I've got the intro that I actually have on these videos, and I'm putting the intro on every video, and people may get tired of that, and but I figure you can fast forward it. And I just see if somebody finds my video on a sidebar, and it doesn't have the intro, I put a lot of time into it, so I made the decision to leave it there, and it's extra work to keep putting it in, but in the editing. But anyway. But music is hard to find, and I got that one off the Filmora editing site, so it's royalty free, but it's hard to find stuff, and then when you do, sometimes it may come with all kinds of legal ramifications. Even on YouTube, you gotta make sure you leave credits, and it's too much of a hassle, and especially to find music that will work with videos, wildlife videos. It needs to be subtle and guitar instrumental stuff that will fit. I don't play guitar, so I just talk along with the videos here. These videos, I guess, for people that really enjoy moose like we do. You can, long intros and long-winded speeches, and it all comes with a package. And moose standing still for long periods of time. And I try to edit them as much as I can. I try not to make the videos too long, but there's in this one I wanted it to be, there was stuff I just didn't want to cut out. I mean, the young one interacting with his mother, and he's moving his ears around, and he's animated, and if you cut too much out of a video, then you've ruined it. So I think it's appropriate. It was starting to get dark here, and my camera, that's why I had the volume. I had the volume muted here now. It wasn't before, but I had to, because as it got darker, it has a hard time focusing, and it starts to chatter the lens back and forth, and it it's better to have it quiet. And we're coming to the end here pretty quick, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope it is a little informative for people that don't know too much about moose and how fast they grow, and I hope keep getting more interesting videos, and get myself a better camera. That's in the works. So later.